Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from the Blue Room, or Blue Room Billiards here at 866 Noradium Avenue in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're here today for the Tournament of Champions week number 3. And, well, we got a A-side opening round matchup going down right now between Deon, Houle, and Errol, McIvor. And they're in the, I guess, 1/3 of the game already. It's 2-3. Currently, Errol McIvor in the lead, and he's going to be coming to the table right away. I believe I can take my noise filters off here. Yeah. All right. Nice little shot there on the 8-ball. Ties the game up at 3. Simple but effective. Handball's in the perfect spot. I decided to make the scoreboard, not the overall scoreboard, but the numbers on the scoreboard bigger. I figured it's easier for people to see it this way. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference or not, but I can tell. Had a bit of what would you call it? It felt like a stale intro, you know. I wasn't really ready to get going, but I decided to get going because the guys are already kind of into the match, and I didn't want anyone to really miss out on the quality of players that both these guys are. Karen Skelly Dotson, how you doing? Says good afternoon, Rod. Welcome to the stream. Jonathan Kaskaman, how you doing? Says good afternoon. Good afternoon, man. How you doing? Jaylene Adams, welcome to the stream. Terry Bolio, Lugero Miguel Conde, welcome to the stream. Bienvenido. Still okay, he's got a couple of options here. That area that he's dealing with there is probably the most dangerous area for him. That's why he's addressing it right away. He's got an opening and might as well deal with it right away while you can. So now once he takes this 13 ball out of the way, he just goes up table, and all he's got left is just a couple of shots to the side pocket, or one to the side and one to the corner. Well, he's off angle a little bit here. He's going to have to decide which one to take. I kind of like taking the 14 here, maybe just leaning into the 7 ball. Although you might just miss that 7 ball. So maybe take the 14, draw towards the 1. That might be the better choice. You can also maybe try to play it through. That might work. Yeah, that will work too. A little risky though, because you don't know if that 7 ball's going to tie up the 8 ball. Oh, sorry, that's not the 8 ball. That's the 4 ball. So there was no risk there. Needs it to come off the rail a little bit harder than that. You'll have a bit of a back cut here on the 8 ball. Shot is good though. Takes the lead. Making some quick work out of that one. Alberto Augusto, how you doing? Welcome. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, bro? Petra Jane, welcome. Zach Warrington, how you doing? Karen Scully Dawson says, I wait patiently for your stream. Gives me something to look forward to every weekend. Right on, thank you, I appreciate that. And well, and the Tournament of Champions is usually every second Saturday, but we took a break for Christmas holiday or the holiday season, whatever you want to call it. And so it should be going every second weekend, but you know, it all depends on the turnouts, right? And I had a couple of weeks where the turnouts weren't good. There was 1 week there was only 2 people that showed up, and another week only 4 people showed up. So for those weeks, I couldn't have a qualifier because there wasn't just enough players there. Especially with 2, you know, you got 2 people signing up to play each other, they both qualify. It's kind of weird. But with at least 8 players, you know, I'll run a qualifier with at least 8 players. I might even do it with 6 players, but lots of tournaments going on Saturday now, so it's different turnouts than it was a couple of years ago when there wasn't as many. And then the Tournament of Champions usually had, you know, 16 players on average every weekend. I don't think we really took more. I remember there was a couple of times it took like 22, 23. But we'd rather not because it's just, you know, those days the tournaments are running till 2, 3 in the morning. There's only 5 tables to work with here, so it's a little bit slower to get the tournament going. Even with 16 players, I think sometimes we're done by like 12 or 1. It all depends on the shooters too, though, right? If they're good shooters in the house and they're running racks, then the tournament will likely go a little bit faster, right? That's a good shot. He's got to take a look to see if that 1 ball goes to that corner past that 14 ball. Looks like he's going to try to draw off the cushion. Oh yeah, he's going to that corner. I don't know if it goes straight or if he has to go off the rail and off the 14. No, it goes straight. Huge pocket. It didn't even threaten that 14 at all. 5-3. He's got a 2-game lead now. It was down 3-1 when I started the stream. I guess he didn't want to perform until the stream was on. Muggs Houle, how you doing? Craig Murky, welcome to the stream. Dennis Brzezinski, welcome. Mr. David Rempo, welcome to the stream. Wayne Burba, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. You can hear my voice is a little different. I'm just getting over a cold. He overhit that a little bit. He could still make the 5 ball, but the idea there was to make the 5 and get position on the 1 or open up the 1, which I think he has to break it out. Well, if he didn't have to break it out, yeah, I think he had to break it out. But if he didn't, he'd be perfect on it right now. Now the tangent line is taking you automatically towards that 12 ball. So he should be good here for position on the 2 after he makes this. He could also take the 3 now because the angle is better on the 3. Now he can lean on that 12 to get better for that 2. He can avoid it altogether and just draw towards that 13 ball too, which will give him a better angle. But what he's got to do here, he's got to set up something for that 1 ball, which I can't tell. Well, okay, the 1 ball goes to the bottom right corner. So as long as he gets shape for the 4 ball, he can finish off with the 1. Now another thing here too is that if he really wants, he could take this 3 ball and bump that 12 ball out of the way to open it up more for the 8 ball. Not that that 12 is in the way enough, because we seen that last shot earlier. You know, the pocket's a little bit wider, so he would have been okay no matter what. But see, now him bumping it out like that makes that pocket a little bit tighter, which means that from the 1, he might end up having to draw back to make this 8 ball in the same pocket where he's making the 2 ball right now. Oh, he missed the shot. Had he made it, he was kind of off angle here for the shape on the 1 also. So Errol will get a chance at the table. A little bit of work for him as well. He's going to try to deal with it right away. Just missed the 9 ball. It's tied up the 15 ball slightly. There is the possibility of a bank side on that 15. And he kind of has the angle here to break out the 9 ball, so I don't know if he's going to go for it or not, but it's there. Yeah, he went for it. Now this is where it gets tricky because that 10 ball he has to be perfect on if he wants to get shape for it, which kind of makes him almost having to break out this 15 ball. He doesn't have that angle here from this shot that he just took. And it looks like he was trying to get shape there for the 10 ball from this shot. And now this is going to get a lot tougher here because all he's got is that 13 ball to work with. And the 8 ball's sort of in the way. If he draws off the cushion, he's kind of flirting with that side pocket a little bit. He's going to go forward. That was a good shot. Deserved a better outcome than that, though. Still a possibility there, though. You try to just maybe lightly skim it so you can play a safety off of it. But you barely got to touch this 15 ball. Well, that works. He hit it a little bit heavier than I would have. That works, though. Trying to buy himself another opportunity at this table. I'll be showing you guys compilation number 2 today as well. I don't know if I'll do it. Well, maybe I'll do it close to the end of the stream because I'm gonna have this stream and probably one more today. So close to the end of the stream, I'll play compilation number 2 from the highlight of the day. There's what is it, 15 shots on there that you guys haven't seen yet. Well, you guys seen 4 last week. Those of you that tuned in to the Hangar Sunday Open 8 ball, I showed you guys at the end of the stream 4 of the shots from the 15, the first 4 shots I showed you. And I will be posting that on Facebook tomorrow, I'm thinking. But you guys will get a chance to watch it today on the stream. The whole idea of doing the compilation was, well, 2 reasons. One is I wanted to spotlight these players. I wanted people to see these beautiful shots that these guys make. That was a nice shot, speaking of beautiful shots. And 2, I wanted the viewers to engage with the compilation and for them to have a chance to pick the highlight of the year. So the way the format was set up, By the way, it's 5-4. He's down by 1 now. The way it was set up, there was 3 compilations. The first one I released last week, then this one, and then one that I'm going to release next weekend. From there, the first one's going to get 3 shots picked from there. You guys get to vote on whatever shots you guys think is the best one. And they're all, by the way, they're all numbered from 1 through, I think it's 45 shots or something like that, 45, 46 shots, something like that. But they're all numbered consecutively from compilation to compilation. So we had 16 in the first one. This compilation, when you see the first shot, it will say shot number 17. It'll show you number 17 because it's continuous. But yeah, so the idea was that viewers would go and watch the highlight video and then pick their favorite shots, the 3 shots that get picked the most from comments or from commenting either there on the streams or on YouTube. Those ones are going to move into the final 10. And then the next compilation, I was going to pick 3 more, and then 4 from the last one. That gives me 10 shots. And then from there, we take the top 10 shots and we see who's got the best shot of the year. But there's a lot of great shots in all compilations, really. Though the third one had me kind of going nuts, man. Even just working on the third one had me going all excited about pool, man. Like so many beautiful shots, and I can really appreciate the skill behind it because I see what the players are doing to be able to make these shots. I can see what they're doing with the cue ball to make the shots. By the way, let's take a look at this last highlight. This was a nice shot. I mean, he didn't really have much except for this bank, man. What a beautiful shot it was. He's going to go into the highlight of the day, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. That was a nice one, though. Kevin Lewis, how you doing? Leon Tang, welcome. Michael Sosa. Craig Swan says, where is this at? This is here at Blue Room Billiards in Winnipeg, Manitoba. 866 Notre Dame Avenue is our address. And if you're from Manitoba or from Winnipeg, it's pretty much at the corner of Notre Dame and Arlington. Right by there. And Manitoba is like right in the center of Canada, just in case if you don't know that. We're the capital city here in Winnipeg. Marty Bray, what's up, man? Blue Room Billiards, that's right. Russell Hines, how you doing? Good afternoon, Muggs. Welcome to the stream, man. Rocky Fuller, how you doing? Rally Belt says, enjoy your stream. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Try to be consistent. I wouldn't have touched that pen if I were you, because I'm getting over a cold and stuff, right? So, did you win your match, or are you guys still playing? Oh, you already walked away. Trying to, mind my own kind of here today, even though I'm out to stream. You're still playing. So, I wear a mask coming in, just, safety precaution, even though I'm not really feeling, how it was for a few days. But just a precaution. And then, I didn't handle any money. I'm not handling the payouts or anything like that either. And just minding my own. And I was going to wear my mask while I was doing the talking and the commentary, but it sounds weird. It doesn't feel right, so. Kendall Inman, how you doing? Mark Rain, Curtis Jaborak, welcome. Porky Valen, Kunsun McIvor, how you doing? Kathy Secrets, welcome to the stream. Says hi, y'all. Needed to come out for that 8. It's not going to get there. Kick shot maybe to the side pocket. He's kicking the 8 ball? I got to go watch the shot. I'll be right back. It was good. What's up, Tyrone? Lisa McNabb, welcome. Dan Hoger, how you doing? Yeah, I like taking this 4-ball here. I mean, it doesn't really matter because once you take the 4, you can set up for that 1, and then the 5's there for the finish. Looks like he's going to use the 6-ball as a finish. Not a bad choice, really. You can play it either way. He's offline here, though, so he's trying to avoid running into that 1-ball now. Or maybe he's going to run into it intentionally. Or he tried. Just a slight miscalculation on that shot. He saw his shot on the 5-ball, though. He's got position to get onto the 6 from there. He can also take the 1 if he wants to. If he wants to finish on the 6 still. Which from this angle, the way it's set up, I think that's what he's going to end up doing. Taking the 6 means he has to come off 2 rails and a half, basically. Taking the 1 means he can come off 1 rail. With just a little bit of spin, he'll be right in line for the shot. It's the better choice. Yeah, just like that. Cheats the pocket a little bit to get a straighter shot on the 8-ball, and the 8-ball should be good. 6-4, he's on the hill. And I believe he's breaking next. So he's breaking for the match. Bill Young, welcome to the stream. David Johnson, how you doing? Dave Burrington, welcome to the stream. We have a couple other matches going beside us here. We got Mike Delgado playing against Nathan Wood. We have Larry Hunter playing against Desiree Church. And Randy and Corey just finished playing. Randy Baggett and Corey Peranto. You won? Just updating the bracket here. There's no challenge bracket for this, so it's just on there. Huh? No, yeah. Okay, these guys are playing. These guys play their... We're going to wait for this match to finish, and then we're going to get Larry and Andrew playing. They're playing against Andrew next. If you want to start your game, I would like to have you guys on the TV table. These guys are almost done. But if you guys want to just start your game, you can start there and just switch over whatever after. Or wait until. Could be another big matchup. A couple of big matchups here coming up next.
Agora está na moda, agora tipo está lá o Carlos Queiroz,
Like I said, if you guys just want to start, you guys can just start there and just switch over or whatever. I mean, I can camera on there, I can camera on there, and I camera on here, right? So, Or you guys can wait. They're at 6-4. It's 7-6 race. But you guys are the match that's behind, sort of. Because all these other matches, when they finish, they're all semifinal, right? You guys are still in quarter. They're gonna get their match going, but we're gonna have Larry and Andrew Maines come onto the TV table next after this match is done. We might as well get it going instead of waiting, delaying the tournament and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Good shot, trying to get the full breakout, but the 8-pool's going to block the pocket. Now that's going to make it a little bit tougher for him to get that 13 ball out. Wouldn't be as tough if that 6 ball wasn't where it is, but because that 14 provides them the breakout angle, but that 6 ball blocks it. You could, I guess, try to set up short for a bank side at some point, but he's trying to take it off the 5 and in. Not bad. I mean, he took over the pocket, which is good. Don't know if that helps him out for that 13 ball, though. Yeah, it looks like you can go off the rail and off the 8. But, at the same time, like when I'm looking at this from Errol's perspective, where he's at the table right now, at some point he can actually use that 5 ball to push that 13 ball in and then use that 5 ball as a safety spot. He almost had the good angle here to be able to draw back for that 5 ball, get close to that 8. I think he's going to have no choice but to play a safety next. Gonna try to break it out though. Oh, what a shot that was. Perfect little breakout, right amount of weight. That 13 ball sitting like it was for that 8 ball was just perfect for the setup. And now Earl's on the hill. Hill. That last game now. That was a nice shot. Let's take a look at it again. I didn't think he had enough to get past his 15 ball if he used that angle to get back there, but he spun his way right in there perfectly for the breakout. I'm impressed. That was a nice shot. It wasn't like crazy spectacular, like, 3-rail kick bank or carom, it wasn't something like that, but the draw was just perfect on the spot. The breakout was just perfect altogether, and the result was exactly what he was looking at. Smash and break, and he's still going to go in. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Oh, man, that's going to, that's going to hurt. It's a nice break here. I'm not sure he's going to get another chance at this table. I mean, the opening shot isn't as easy, right? So there's always a chance still, but the layout here on this table is favorable for whoever makes the first shot. I'm thinking he's going to go with a 5 ball to the side to open up. 7 ball's okay, it's straighter, but the 5 ball gives you more options, so that's why I would take the 5. But he might just go 7. Yeah, 7's a little bit more straighter, so the 5 ball would have been sort of a back cut, but the angle that you would have got off that 5 would have given you more options here instead of just having to shoot this. I mean, he still has the 4 ball, so he can go down table if he wants to. But I think what he's thinking about is just trying to finish off the top of the table and then coming back down, then, finishing off with the 8 ball in the top right corner. which is the way most people kind of play. They either clear the top or they clear the bottom, and then they work their way in or down or up. Yeah, so he didn't like that layout there. It didn't help him out for the finish, so he went down table instead. So now it's more or less just him getting a good position here on the 6 ball to go back up for that 5. He might actually take the 6 ball now. Because this table doesn't bounce as fast as a diamond table, you know, it's a good chance he can control the speed off the cushion to be able to get perfect on that 1 ball. Yeah. He actually wanted to get something better than that, but this will still work. Just has to watch out not to get into trouble with running to the 15 ball here. He'll come around it perfectly. Just needs to draw this back, you know, 8 inches will do. Just a little punch draw. Just like that. He wanted to get straighter on that, but he didn't, so now he's got that fall through angle to take that cue ball between the 9 and the 12 to get back over for the 8 ball. You want to go? You want to start your match? You can start it now. 6-4. Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little finish, man. 7-5. I'll take the draw here. Errol. Oh, that was a good match. We'll pull it over here, I guess, to this table. Because this is the match that's going to be on the TV table next. So we'll follow them here, and then we'll move them over, and then we'll follow them from there. You got to wait for the loser of this table. Then that's who you play. Loser of this table. Yeah, so I'll do the score right now for these guys. We'll put Larry Hunter on the left. I think they're in the second game now, so I believe that Andrew won the first game. And we got Larry at the table right now. I believe he's shooting a high ball. And this is only temporary, and once his rack is over, they're going to switch over. Jonathan Pakatang, how you doing? Jason Newber, what's up, bro? John Dillon, Corey Parrish, Ken Beatman, how you doing, guys? Deon Cross Sumka, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jason Drake? And Blake Holmes says, what a shot. That was our last one, right? Let's take a look at that one again. That was a good safety there played by Larry. But let's take a look at that again. It was a beautiful shot, man. It was. Just the perfect breakout, man. The right amount of power. Everything just perfect. After that shot, you figure, you know, like, it's destiny. He's going to win this match, right? But then he comes up dry. And like I said, I didn't think he's going to get another chance after that, and he didn't. Mike Valtura, how you doing? Sean Houle. Joe Sivko, what's up, man? Mark Ramirez, welcome to the stream. Donovan Paul, Mike McKinney, Peggy Redding, welcome to the stream. You can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. You should be able to hear me. It shows me that, you know, my sound's coming out. Can everybody else hear me? I'll try to turn it up a little bit more, but, you know, I don't want to overdo it. It's showing me all the background noise, and when I'm talking, it's showing that my levels are going up, but maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I'll take a look. I'll investigate. It'll take me a minute. Yeah, I know that's set up. I'll try turning up my mic a little bit more. Is that better? I just don't want to overdo it, but making sure that everything is connected here, and it looks like everything is working. But hang on, I'll confirm with my phone because I don't have the volume on there. Oh yeah, no, it's working. It's working. I'm not sure why you can't hear me though, but it's working. Sometimes that happens, right? So I don't know, you know. You won? You and Randy can play whenever you want. A different shot, yeah. Nice stream, says Jonathan. Thank you. Nelson Boyces can hear me clearly. How you doing, Nelson? Welcome back to the city, man. You're back in Winnipeg now, right? Yeah, I don't know. She couldn't hear me, Karen, but it works. It's fine. I might have got a little bit louder now because of it. But I was trying to whisper, you know, and when I go to the hangar, there's music, there's background stuff going on, so usually these guys can't really hear me, but here, you know, like there is noises, don't get me wrong, but the atmosphere is a little bit more quiet, so it's different, right? They can hear when I'm talking about their game sometimes. Looks like Larry's going to tie it up. And these guys are going to switch tables, I believe, now. Okay. So you guys are switching then? Okay. All right. We'll back it up a little more even. All right, so we're going to continue here in rack number 3 on the main TV table. It's going to be Larry Hunter to break in rack number 3. I got to put Nathan here in A1. Des and Corey are playing right now. The winner of that plays Nathan on the B side. Mike and Randy, Mike Delgado, Randy Baggett are playing each other. I got you here. You're playing the winner of Des and Corey. And Deon's playing the winner of Larry and Andrew. What's that?
Larry's playing Andrew?
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Hill battle. Awesome. Yeah, it's going to beat you there.
No, both tables went Hill. The one here and the one next to me, Nathan and Mike Delgado.
Now you're warmed up.
Smash and break in rack number 3. Well, he'll have to make a choice on what he wants to take on here, but I personally like the stripes. The only thing is the 8-ball's tied up to a stripe. There's not much to do with the 8-ball, and if you go stripes, this is a much more difficult table, but the opening shots aren't really there for the solids anyway. You could maybe try to take the combination on the 9. It's almost there. Yeah, that's what he's going to call. Beautiful shot to open up. Ties up the 8-ball low. Perfect weight to get onto that 10 or 14. I mean, 10 ball sitting on the top left there. The only thing though is that he's got to run into this 5 ball no matter what. Oh, that was smart. He just graced it so it didn't get him too much in the way. Him winning this game or not is all going to depend on the shape here on the 15. Oh, he's going to miss it. He was trying to get that perfect little angle so he can get into the 15 and break that 8 ball out. Sorry, it's super loud there when I grab my mic. Well, taking it off the 8 ball right now would open up that 6. It's almost there. Jess bets the 3 ball out. Mm-hmm. 2-1. And let's see what do we got here. These guys are playing. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to move into rack number 4. I think he's just waiting for Larry to come back. Doesn't want to get going until his opponent is here to witness the break and the whole works. Right? I guess it'll give me a chance to say hi to a few more of you guys and check out some of the comments. Hey, Salman, how you doing? Karen can hear me now? Right on. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happens. You know, sometimes it's weird. It's kind of like the whole fuzzy in and out thing, too. I don't get it. Jonathan says, how do you determine the race is based on Fargo or known ability? So this one is not in the Fargo system. Like I don't put any of the scores in challenge or on Fargo rate. So this one is known. It's known ability and active ranking. Tom Bignell, how you doing? Oh, you'll be back in another 3 weeks. I thought you were back already. Right on, Nelson. Well, obviously you're enjoying, you know, the work and the lifestyle, right? So good for you, man. I'm glad you found something that works for you. Tom LaFornia, how you doing? I seen you sent me a message, Tom, and I think that was for the Manitoba Masters. I haven't been able to get onto my phone to check all my messages yet, but I did see that you sent me a message, so I'll take a look at it, and if it's about the tournament you can't play next week, it's okay. I got like 5 or 6 people on the waiting list right now, so that's okay. I thought about expanding it to 64, but I want to test 48, see how 48 goes. Andy DeJarlis, I haven't checked the emails yet. I know, I'm sorry. A late date today, man. I ran behind. That's why the stream didn't start till after 1:30. Running late. Jason Milburn, how you doing? Mark Hartranft, how you doing? Gary Jones, Jess and Joel, welcome to the stream. Brandon Holm, how you doing? Francesc Donato, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Robert Fidinato, welcome. I try to say hi to everyone, but you know, if I don't see your name, then I usually, you know, I can't say hi, right? Because I don't know you're there, but I do my best to say hi to everyone. Oh, good shot, but scratched the cue ball. And because he made that, it's a game over on that one. 3-1. A lucky break there for Larry Hunter. Ronald Ostapovich, how you doing? Hans Winberg, William Harley, welcome to the stream. Rope Jim. Karen says it was my fault. I forgot to hang up a previous call. Ah, see. And you had me going all nuts because I can see everything moving. I'm thinking, well, what's going on? Why can't you hear me? Thought maybe there was you know, something wrong with my mixer. Or the connection. I checked the line too, because sometimes I'll do that, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking, I can see everything working, but I forgot to, you know, connect it to my computer, so then it's all quiet. I'm known for doing weird things like that, so. As soon as these guys are done, you can play, and then as soon as you got an opponent, you can play too. And that one, I think it was like 7-3 or something. That was a score. So that was actually a fast match, but it still, you know, delays everything. So it's the only match that was played in the first round. And Jason says hello. What's up, Timothy Bone? Karen says he gave it left and he should have given it bottom draw. You mean for that cut on the April where he scratched? Is that what you're talking about? He's got no choice but to take on that 4. Will come up short though, and Larry will have a chance at this rack. You can play the combo here to open up. Not that you ever really want to start off with a combo, but it is available. But I think he's going to take the 9. And he was smooth about it too, trying not to move anything around the table. He's got options here for the 14 or the 12 ball. I think the 12 ball is the one you take now. Gotta try not to mess around with that 6 ball though. And if you do, you know, you're hoping that you get perfect on that 14. He's not bad. He's got a forward angle with this. You can actually stun draw this over and set up for the 15 ball to the top left corner from here. He's gonna go straight down, deal with the table at the bottom of the table now. But see, the position there for the 15 is spot on. Yeah, you might as well play with these, the 13 and the 10 next. Oh, interesting. Decided to set up for the 15 ball right away. I guess it is kind of tight, you know. You don't want to leave perfect shape for this, for the end. So it's better to take it. Plus, he's got the 11 ball there. That's going to set him up for that 10. And then the 10 will set him up for the 8 ball. So he's just playing smart, using the angles and the position on the table to work for him. Oh wait, the 8 ball's right beside the 10 ball. I thought the 8 ball was sitting by the side pocket. And so he might have to draw this back a little bit and just set up for a long shot here. I thought the 4 ball was the 8 ball, but I was wrong. Oh, he was able to follow it through for the 8. I thought he would have to just draw it back there. I didn't think he had the angle to work with. He'll make the 8 ball. He's got a 3-game lead. Lots of great quality pool coming your way today. So we have, well, let's go take a look at these guys. Let's drop in on them real quick. You got Randy and Mike Delgado playing each other here, race to 7. Now this is supposed to be tailored as to a race to 5 when 2 players are the same skill level. So both these guys are 7s, right? So technically on the A side, these guys would be a race to 5. On the B side, they'd be a race to 4. But there's only 9 players today, so I said, you know what, we're just going to go the full handicap. So race to 7 is what they're doing instead. You know, when you only have a few players here, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to go back to the main table now. When you have a few players here, it's not that big of a deal, you know, because, you know, technically everybody wants to play. Longer races gets you more play for your money, so, you know, it's not a bad thing. But if I had 16 plus, you know, then I wouldn't do that.
Já está a primavera. 1h30, 2. Mais fixe é gastar dinheiro.
Barry Bremner, how you doing, man? Says, I got to come down and see you. Charlene Maines, welcome to the stream. Audrey Kennard, welcome. Roll Talavera says, on the last rack, he shot the 8 to combo the 9. That's correct. I think I actually have that. I'll show you. I think that was the opening shot. So on the VNEA rules, you can do that. VNEA rules, you can combo the 8 into a solid or a stripe in order to open up. You can combo a stripe into a solid also to open up, or vice versa. Oh, the table's trying to challenge him here. He can likely make this 10 ball, but you know, no option here for breakout on the 12 and the 13. Ooh, he almost scratched there. And now with the position he's got, he doesn't really have the angle to be able to go back off the cushion back up to break these out. So he's gonna have to figure out something here. At the end, it's going to be having to be a safety or maybe a back cut right now. I don't know. Crazy back cut, but not impossible. You're not going to scratch from that angle if you take it on. What a shot. What a shot. I'm telling you guys, man, we're getting spoiled today. Yeah, I had to open up that 8 ball. That was important there. Absolute perfection on this rack so far. He's checking to see if he can just cut this to the side instead of having to play perfect for the corner. He sees that he can, so he'll just play it through. He came up a little bit short from the catch shot, but he's going to be okay to make it. Oh, he's calling the back corner. Oh, and he nails it. What a shot. Damn, man. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Too much good pool. This was nice. I mean, I can see that he just underplayed it slightly, so what do? You hit the natural bank corner. Great shot from Andrew Maines. Alex Raymond, how you doing? John Guffey, welcome. Dwight Baker, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. Ro Tolliver says, oh, cool, good to know that. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, man. You're very welcome. Michael Levy Memorial, how you doing? Dean Joseph, Darnell McConnell, welcome to the stream. Alex Raymond says, super weird rule also is BCA, you can make a ball and play safe. Bizarre if you ask me. Yeah, that's the weird one, man, because I think they used to have that sort of rule here where you can like open up and call safe because then you claim your ball, but then you play safety. It's such a weird rule. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, like I don't know, all these organizations that have their leagues in place, like they do something that's slightly different from the other, and some of the rules just don't make sense, man. But I guess when you have players in the system and they've been used to the system for whatever long time they've been in there, it just becomes natural, right? You kind of just know the rules. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's if you're a traveling player that plays in different events for different organizations, you probably have a harder time keeping track of all the rules all the time. And if you specifically play on one league, then you get used to the rules fairly quick. But nonetheless, like just interesting rules that they have. Kind of like this one here. Before in the VNEA rule, it used to be if you scratched on the black ball, it was game over. Right now, if you scratch on the black ball, it's a ball in hand for your opponent. They continue to shoot. So instead of losing, you still have a chance to maybe win that game, which is kind of weird. Beautiful shot, says Barry Bremner. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. I agree. Deborah Rudder, Jeff Stutler, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Doug McEwen, Joe Piggott, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hangs in the pocket. And now it's going to be interesting to see if he can get out here. But the one thing that he's got going for him is that the opening shot on the 2 ball gives him an angle to get up to the top left corner where he can start picking off each one of those 4 balls that are kind of tied up. Technically, it's not really 4, though. It's the 1, the 3, and the 6 that are tied up. And that 14 is so deep in the pocket that you can maybe do that follow-through draw shot on one of them to be able to open up that pocket. He was looking for it. I think he came up short. He could, if he wanted, he could take that 7 ball and then kind of like set up that draw shot from there, but yeah, he's looking at it right now. And this is a little bit better of a layout or setup. The only thing that's not good, though, is that he doesn't really have a follow-up shot. So he's got to create one. And see, because he didn't really have one and he had to create one, he did create one, but he didn't end up making the shot. And, you know, his left-hander a pretty decent angle here to be able to come across here for that 13 ball. He doesn't even have to break it out, just have to get below it. Yeah, just like that, just get below it. Goes to the pocket. A little bit of angle will get you back across for that 10 ball. I'll be right back. I gotta get a couple of things.
Get that one, Andrew?
Yeah.
Is it 4-2 or 4-3?
4-3.
That's a good one.
We're marking it over there, Rod.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right, so the score is actually 4-3. It was 4-2, not 4-1. Smash and break, makes a couple of balls, and well, he's going to have an opening shot. It's actually a pretty nice break. It's got a couple of options here. I think you kind of want to take that 7 and the 6 and then go down for that 1 and 3. But he could play this differently. He might want to take on that 5, or maybe he would just take on the 3. Yeah, he's taking on a 3. It made more sense to take that ball on because it provided a different angle. Now you can, you know, manipulate the cue ball a little bit better and get set up for the next shot. He's not quite there for that 7 ball, but he's taking the peak, you know. He's going to have to roll forward a little bit. Or maybe he could just pull it back a little bit, actually. Yeah, that will work a little bit better. Gives you a little bit more cueing room. Now he's going to want to get a good angle here on the 1 ball because the 2 ball is next and then the 5 ball is the finish, right? He left himself off on a 1-rail draw shot with some spin, which is a natural shot to play. But it could have maybe been better had he left himself a follow-through shot, so he would have gone further down table, and then he could have just played off the side cushion back to the middle. That might have got him a little bit better positioning on the 2-ball. Taking a look at that 8-ball. He's going to have to power this through a little bit or draw it back, one or the other. Draw back is usually what players do in this situation. That's what he's going to do as well. Gets set up pretty straight for the 8-ball. He'll make it to the corner and tie up the game. 4-all. Got a nice battle on this table. So far, almost every match has gone to the last game. That was a nice bank on that 8-ball, man. You came up just a little bit shy from the cut.
I had too much angle on that 15 ball to hold to the side.
Yeah.
Didn't go far enough. Got one to play 8 up.
Maybe if you would have played it, like, as you played it 1 rail, but what if you played it 2 rail, then you would have got better, right?
Been more aggressive.
Yeah.
Too cute.
Yeah, but it set up the perfect bank.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Kelsey McLean? Marvin Campbell, Billy Ricker, what's up, man? Gil Grazer, welcome to the stream. Andrew's on fire, says Barry Bremner. Yeah, he's playing really well. Got a natural stunner angle here for the 15 ball. That's what he set up for. All right, you know what? I'm going to fix something on this camera real quick while I'm on it. I'll leave it on here for a second. Because it's bothering me. And I'm kind of OCD, right? So when something bothers me, I can't stop until I deal with it. There, it's been dealt with. Alright, so it looks like he decided to take the 9 ball instead. He did have a bit, you know, an interesting angle around the 15 ball. But there's no wrong way of playing each shot. It all just depends on, you know, what the player knows and thinks and their skill level, right? Including cue ball control skill level, because really there's so many of us that know so much about the game. We can all play the same shots almost the right same way, but when it comes down to cue ball control, that's when we all kind of separate each other from, or we separate the other from one another. Oh, he's in tight on that one. It almost looks like he's got enough to hit that 13 ball to the corner, but I think the 1 ball is just in the way. There's this shot that it's a bit of a trick shot though, but you can hit it off the horn and come off the horn that way. Huh?
You start seeing this?
The what?
You start seeing this?
No, I'll go down by 1.
Down 1?
Yeah, down by 1. I can't quite tell, but to me it looks like he's fairly buried into that horn. Good effort on the combination, man. Yeah, you might have still had an out. Lucky break for Larry Hunter here. Now his biggest problem is going to be that 6 ball, but it shouldn't be. Well, and I guess that breakout, but the breakout's almost there naturally right now on the 2 and 3. I think you would take the 5 ball here and just break out that 2 and 3. The only thing about it though is if you don't get something on that 2 and 3 or 3, you're not going to have much to shoot at. So because of that, maybe you might lean to something else. But the angle on the 5 ball is pretty perfect here for the breakout on that 3 ball and 2. Yeah, and he broke it out. And so that worked out really nice because, you know, he broke out the 3 ball and he got himself positioned on the 2 ball, so he's got an escape shot. Now he's got to deal with that 4 and that 3 ball next, so I kind of like playing a powerful shot here, making that 2 ball, taking the cue ball off the left cushion and all the way back to the right side of the table. just past the middle. Then you can deal with that 4 or 3 next. Yeah, like that, man. Perfect shot. Actually, it would have been a little bit better if it would have gone over because they could have taken the 3 ball next. Now I was going to be forced to take that 4 ball, which means you're going to have to run into that 8 ball. And now if you do that, I guess we're trying to position for that 7 ball next. Interesting, he's going to take the draw. Well, I guess he can set up with the 6 ball here. Maybe that's what he's thinking. He came up short from what he was trying to set up, but he can still take the shot. It's not going to affect him any. Although I feel like right now at this point, with the position of the table and the way it's laid out, I'd rather play the combination 7 to the 1 and come back for that 6 ball. Unfortunately, you took a swing at it, and that 6 ball is going to have to be your finish ball. Or he's going to have to make a nice shot here, one or the other. Looks like he's going for the big shot. Shape is going to be, you know, something that he's kind of just more or less aiming towards the general area. That was a nice shot. Perfect on the window for the 7 ball. What a beautiful shot that was. Yeah, now he's in full control. So now 7-1, draw back to the 4, and you're out. I guess he couldn't really hold it there, so he just committed to it. Good choice to use that 13 ball to give himself position on the side. Take a little walk around, take a look at that 8 ball, see which way you want to go. He's swinging back. 5 to 4. Take a look at that shot again. This was a key shot, getting onto that 6 ball and then getting the perfect shape. I mean, look at the spin he put on that to get perfect on that 7 ball, man. That's a masterful shot right there. Evo Pagiao, how you doing, man? Only 9 players today, Evo. But we got some really, really great talent in the house today, so you guys are in for a treat. A lot of great matches coming up. Gene Ellis Wecco, welcome to the stream. Miles Houle, how you doing? Julio Estremera Tolichi, bienvenido. Welcome. Kevin Hoger, how you doing? Victor Roy, Dick Carrion, Silver Ladrier, welcome to the stream, guys. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Thank you for tuning in, and if you haven't liked and shared the stream, this will be a good time to do it. I think I'm going to start asking people to share the stream again. I feel like I'm fading in the background, man. There's lots of streams going on all over the world right now, and I don't know. Sharing, I guess, gets me a little bit noticed. Not that I need to be noticed, you know, because the job is really about a job of passion and all that, but you never know, right? Sometimes when people get to see your streams and the quality of work that you do, you know, they might give you an opportunity to come do some events for them, or who knows. Sometimes other opportunities open up too. That's what the whole sharing and liking the stream is all about for us as creators. Is it helps expose our talent out there to put us out there, I guess, right? And sure, he forced his way through on that cue ball to get set up for that 14. He's got the option to take the 11 ball too right now if he wanted to instead, but I think it's better just take the 14, set up for the 11 to the corner next, and then work your way down from there. You could maybe set up from the 11 to the 13, try to get perfect, and go, you know, 9, then 15 after that. But interesting that he decided to follow through, set up for the 13 ball instead. I mean, he still has that. I think he's got that 11 to the side too, past that 2 ball, but too risky of a shot. So the 13 ball is what he was setting up for. nice shot. The 15 ball is a finish ball. It didn't really make sense. So I like the way he's playing this rack. The only thing he's got to set up now is make sure he's got something on that 9 ball. And it looks like, yeah, it goes to the corner. So maybe just a quick stop shot here. He's going to have to get a little bit of angle on that 9 to be able to get over for that 11 ball in the same pocket too. So he's going to want to draw it back just a little bit. And he's got the perfect angle here. He actually might have to take this into that 7 ball because of the angle. Or power through off the cushion back to the same spot almost. Yeah, he'll run into the 7 ball. Ooh, it almost let him go down. It wiggled his way in. Now he's got the perfect shot on the 11 ball with the right angle to come across for the 9 too. So that was a good shot. Easy 8 in the corner after all that. And he is on the hill. 6-4, the current score. Andrew Main's needing 1 more just to tie it up and go to the hill, and 2 more to win. Larry just needs 1 more, and he's breaking for the match. Show you guys quickly. This is the highlight from last week, from last Sunday. Highlight of the day. This is a beautiful shot. It was a 2-rail kick shot on the 3 ball. They were playing 9 ball. Look at that. No horns or nothing. Just a perfect shot. Love that shot. Beautiful. A couple of shots of that I've seen in my time so far. And every time somebody makes one of those, it's like carving out a perfect sculpture, you know. It's hard to explain, you know, but it's like everything just lines up perfectly. You can really appreciate pool for what it is and shots like that. I mean, there's so many other shots that are more intense and that you can really, you know, appreciate the game from. But when somebody does a 2-rail kick shot, it looks beautiful, you know. Especially with that angle. So a smash and break from Larry. He's got an opening shot. He's got a chance to be able to close out here. And Myron Meadows, how you doing? Nancy Lucas, welcome to the stream. Steve DeGlesick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tracy Bernard, my teammate, welcome. Sharon Batagan, how you doing? Timo Martinen, welcome to the stream. Well, he's put himself in a tough position now. Can maybe still get out. It's going to require a nice cut shot for him to be able to continue here. I like taking the 1 ball too. That's what he's looking at. Because you can play this with like 5 o'clock spin, come off the 2 rails and get yourself back to the middle towards where that 14 and 11 are. Makes the shot. Didn't come off the way I thought he was going to come off, but this worked out all right. He's not quite out because he can see that 7 ball, no problem. But he's got to get perfect on that 4. He needs the right angle from the 4 to get on for the 6. So there's a little bit of things here. Basically, he's going to have to draw back a little bit. I'd say close to a foot even from there. Maybe just slightly less than a foot. But you want to have the shot on the 4 ball going to the bottom left corner with a forward angle so you run towards that 14 that's sitting by the side pocket. That's going to allow him to get the perfect shot on the 6 ball to the side for the finish, but it's touchy. You know, you got to be pretty perfect here on off the 7 ball. Even if he gets back a little bit, you know, 8 inches from there. See, so that might still work, but I think here he's running into that 13 ball. He might have to commit to just run into that 13 ball, pushing that 6 ball open, and hoping that the contact is strong enough that I'll set him up for the 6 in the bottom right corner. But he wanted to be more to the right from here. And that's why I don't understand why he went forward when he could have just drawn back. The drawback would have allowed him to get that perfect shape on that 4 ball. I might be wrong though. Maybe he's got enough to get past this 13. Oh, and he did. Nice shot. But now this is going to require an extreme cut. Unless it goes to the top right corner past the 8 ball. If it does, then this is perfect, man. If it goes to the top right corner, all he's got to do is just lead into that 13 ball for the finish. Goes for the cut and he overcuts it. Oh no. He would have been tough on that 8 ball either way, you know, but nice effort, man. I'm surprised, you know, to me it almost looked like maybe that 6 ball went to the top right corner from there past the 8 ball, but you know, the shooter knows better. They can see themselves better than I can. I'm using camera angles, right, so it's somewhat accurate, but not 100%. I think you take that 12 ball from here. You could take the 10, but he's got almost perfect to get into that 12 with some spin. You can just throw in between. Thanks, man. So now my question is whether or not that 12 goes past that 8 ball. Maybe it does. I don't know. He doesn't seem too concerned about the 12 ball. Interesting. We're going to find out right away, I guess. If he doesn't have the 12 ball, he can break it off from here. If he's got it, all he's got to do is play shape. And a good finish. Andrew Maines is on the hill. A hill matchup. So far, 3 hill matchups. Tournament of Champions is that easy to win. I mean, when you're looking at the qualifiers themselves, it all depends on who comes in that day to play, right? But generally, when you get down to the playoffs, to the end of the season tournament, all the champions that are qualified for it, you know, it's not an easy lineup, and things just get really competitive when it gets down to the end of the season, because from there you got, you know, this year we're aiming to have 32 players in it, so 32 champions, or I guess technically it'd be 16 champions and 16 runner-ups. That's the setup for the final, right? So you can only imagine how crazy and intense the competition is going to be for the season final of the Tournament of Champions. I mean, these guys are giving you a quick display of what you can expect. Yeah, right there's good. Thanks, man. Smash and break, but no friends, and well, Larry will have a chance to close out. And this table is not as easy, but it's not impossible. I mean, there's a little bit of a chance here, especially with the layout of the table and the starting point. I mean, if he decides to go for low ball, he's got a breakout angle here on the 6 ball to get that 5 ball out. That's really the only problem he's got on this table. And if you go in stripes, well, the 9 ball is the only problem you got as well, and the 13 ball allows you to get the breakout there. Joey Bowie, what's up, bro? I can't remember the date, but it's in May. I think it was the first week of May. That's what I was scheduled for. But one of the things is that the qualifiers haven't all gone through like they were supposed to, so there's been a couple of rescheduled ones, and it's kind of prolonging, you know, how long the season's going to last, but we'll see. As of right now, it's scheduled for the first weekend of May. With the 32 players, it'll be a 2-day tournament because we only got 5 tables, so you can try to finish it in 1 day, but then we'd have to start like at 9 in the morning for that, and then we'd still be here till like 4 in the morning from there. Just too long of a day for a 1 day, so I'm going to make it 2 days. But, you know, if by any chance the qualifications, you know, they don't go through as planned, and we only get 16 players for the finals, then it'll just be a 1-day tournament. Yeah, see, so he had that breakout shot, and he went for it. He just got burnt a little bit here. He should have had something to shoot at. Cue ball came a little bit too close to that 1 ball. He still has the 4 ball though, but now with that 4 ball, you know, you're either drawing to that 13 ball, you're drawing to that 8 ball from there. So drawing to the 13 ball, and that's going to leave him the shot on the 2 ball. Now, what he's got to look at here is the finish, which is the most important part. And so he's got perfect position to get there now, but he's got to figure it out. The key is going to be for him to get position on the 5, to get the position on the 7 ball, because the 7 is so close to the 8 ball. So from here, he's got an opportunity. You know, he can make that 2 ball and follow the cue ball through a little bit to give himself a bit of a draw or a stun angle on that 1 ball to come towards that 13 ball and get onto that 5 ball. That would solve kind of half the puzzle. And depending on how straight he got onto that 5 ball, it could solve the whole puzzle. But we'll see what he does. Now, another thing that he can do here is he can just make that 2 ball, use the position on the 3 ball to get onto the 7 ball. I'm not sure what he's doing. I guess he can't see that 2 ball. Yeah, I guess he couldn't see that 2 ball. I guess he was tied up onto that 8 ball. I didn't even know that. Good effort. So Andrew Means will get a chance to close out instead. It looked like it might have been done after a dry break, but opportunity knocks, and we'll see if he can take advantage of it. Dixie Pinchback, how you doing? It's been a while. Says, hey, Happy New Year from Leslieville, Alberta. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you have a great 2023. I got some food sitting here by the side. I'm thinking about busting a munch right away. Thank you. Are you what? Okay. I almost put your name through. You can just tell him he lost. I put the wrong name in, so I'm sorry you lost. Nice try though. So you can play against Corey anytime. Well, I think this
bored for the rest of the day.
The lineup here is pretty much like a Tournament of Champions season final lineup. So I would still play. I would still play tomorrow.
No, I can't.
No.
I needed the money.
Oh, I see.
I'm on a budget.
Yeah. Oh, everybody is nowadays.
I used to play like 3 tournaments a week.
Yeah. Well, you know, and the thing is, like, a couple of years ago, most of these terms were like $20, $25, right? Or even that.
$10.
Or even then, yeah.
Now, 30, 35.
Yeah, that's the average now. I'm thinking of, well, I asked him about doing less for this one.
Good players win all the time.
Yeah,
but, like,
it's expensive for everyone else.
when did I win?
Yeah.
2012, I think I won a tournament.
Yeah. 2012, 10 years ago? It's been a lot sooner than that. It feels like 2012 because of COVID, but it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, so I'm just talking to Des. Well, it looks like he's figured it out here. The only thing he's got to figure out next is that 8 ball. I'm still waiting for an opponent. We got one semifinal going right now. Randy and Mike Delgado are tied at 2. Oh, nice shot. I didn't know if it could get by there, but it got by. Nice little finish. What a match. 6-6 all the way. What a finish. And Remains will go on to the next one, sending Larry Hunter to the B side. And Larry will have a showdown with Errol McIvor. And Andrew Mays will play against Deon. So we'll have, what do we do here? Corey and Nathan are playing. You want to play again right away?
Yeah.
You can play against Deon, same table.
Sure.
Yeah, just let him know. So Andrew Mays and Deon are going to play on this table. We're going to put Andrew on the left side just to reset things here. And he's playing against Deon Houle. And Deon's a 7. This will be semi-final. You can play against Larry any table you guys want. And it's 6-5. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Well, Amiska's going to give Andrew a ball in hand. Sorry, I'm just eating a little bit here, so I'm kind of quiet, but what do I do? Yeah, I'm going to try to eat for a couple of minutes because I already started. So, and I don't like being rude and, kind of like chewing on the mic the whole time. I'm not a big fan of that. So I'll put my mic aside for a few minutes. I'll try to enjoy some of my food, and then I'll continue from there. It's a ball in hand for Andrew Mains right now, and looks like he's going to start off with the 11 ball here. Might as well. It's going to open up that 13 and 8 ball, which is most of the problem. 14 ball's the other situation that he's got to deal with, but the 9 ball's close for the breakout, so not that big of a deal. And he's playing pretty confident right now, so I can see him trying to get out on this one. I'll be right back.
What's in my hand?
Might as well just stick around and get some practice and shoot some rats for fun. You have a table at home too, though, right? Oh. I thought you had one there throughout that COVID. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I did. Yeah. It has garage door, I guess, right? So that's probably why. Yeah. No way. Like, I have the same issue because mine's automatic garage door too, right? With an opener.
You can insulate it.
Can you?
Yeah, there's like mine on both sides.
Yeah.
Two by plywood size.
Yeah.
And then you just cut it and glue it for silicone. Cut it to the size of the
Yeah. When I had my table in the winter, like it was constantly just frozen in there, so I couldn't play. I miss having a table though. All right, I'm back. Well, I was here the whole time, but I'm going to take a pause from eating. Dixie says, I finally have the house to myself for a month. Yeah, nice. Some peace and quiet. I don't know, in my experience, you always, like, you kind of always want to have that space to yourself, your own space, but then when you get that, your own space, it's like, you get lonely. You start wondering where people are at and what's going on with them and why you're there by yourself. But good for you, you know. Good break from everyone. House to yourself, that's a good thing. Jeff and Corey Stanley, how you doing? Stephen Valley, welcome to the stream. Mark Ramirez says 3 awesome matches. Yeah, I know, they've been some great matches so far, man, I'm telling you. Joan Ferguson, Andy Kempa, what's up, bro? Terry Haffer, Mini Pack Thork, welcome to the stream. Palm Bay Joe says, are you guys going to change the score on the paper beside the guys? Yep, no, they changed it. So, and most of, like, I think there's only 4 scoreboards, so 4 of these tables have the scoreboards beside them. I know it's 4-2 between Randy and Mike, but I'm not sure who's ahead. And Errol McIver's playing against Larry Hunter. It's 1-0 for one of them. I'm not sure who's ahead either. Mark Aguilar, how you doing? Nick Romaniac, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's that shot. Let's kind of bring Deon to the table. Chuck Archambault, welcome to the stream. Check up on my YouTube peeps because I haven't checked up on you guys. I apologize for that. I'm working on something that will kind of connect everything together, and it's taking a little bit of an effort. Well, it's not showing no comments right now, so that's okay. Well, let's see. Ching Chang Chong says we knock. So Deon ties it up. It's 1-1. We're moving to rack number 3, and Andrew Means will be breaking next. What's up, Sean Quincy? Steve Godomsky, welcome to the stream. Kenny Hubbard, welcome. Angelo Carl, David Wilson. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Saturday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Winnipeg. Minus 11 degrees outside. It's not bad, but, you know, don't wear shorts. You can still have your Slurpee, you know, because Winnipeggers always have their Slurpees no matter how cold it is outside. But don't wear shorts, man. It's not summer. But trust me, there's people out there that are wearing shorts right now. Scratch on the side. Deon Houle with the ball in hand to open up here. Dropped my mic there and it probably made a loud bang, man, because I hit the floor. It has the option for the side pocket here too, which I think he's going to take. It just makes sense with the layout. And here, you can play this slow for the left side middle, or you can play it for the top left corner. He was trying to go to the corner, and he's going to get just enough to be able to make the shot. Lots of blockers in the way to prevent from scratching, so he doesn't have to worry about that here. He just has to make the shot. He's going to stay up on the table, though. And Andrew will get a chance at this table, and it's a pretty good layout here. No real troubles, no breakout. Position is good right from the start. Table layout is complementary to the next shot, so he should be okay on this table. He's got to be careful here on making a choice, because if he goes down table, then he's got to get up for that 2-ball next. I don't think that 4 goes to the corner, so yeah, maybe just deal with that up there. Open up the table a little bit more. Needed to come over to the left of that 4-ball, so he was a little bit more comfortable. He'll be shooting over the ball now. Makes it with some confidence, and unfortunately because of that, he wasn't able to do too much cue ball control, and so that's left him a longer shot. A bit of a back cut here on the 1 ball. He's still okay to make it though. How he sets up shape here is what's going to matter. Yeah, he's going to set up perfectly for the 6 ball. He could actually take the 4 ball and draw back and set for the 6 ball as a finish too. He's taking a look at both of his options. I actually don't mind taking this 4 ball here, but the 6 ball is a good choice. I mean, you got natural shape to get onto the 4 ball here. Good shot. Sets up for the 8 ball. And he'll take the lead again. 2-1. Eric Mitchell, Tim Saxton, Kobe Dick, and Ron Hansen. Welcome, guys. Ron Hoger, how you doing? I haven't seen you guys playing in tournaments in a long time. Ron, Dan, Kevin. These guys used to be in the scene all the time. Moving into rack number 4, Deon Houle to break, trailing by 1, race into 7. Smash and break, nice little fall through on the cue ball, but no friends, man. And he's left the opening shot here for Andrew. A couple of options, really. I'm thinking he's going to go with high ball here, but low ball actually looks pretty good. The only thing is, I don't know if he's got anything to shoot at with the 1 ball. I mean, he can maybe take that, or with the solids, he can maybe take that 3 if he goes past the 9, which looks really tight. Can take the 1 to the side past the 2, which also looks tight. Now, if you take the stripes, the only problem is that 15 and 10 don't really have pockets. I mean, the 10 goes to the top left corner. If you play perfect shape on the 13, you get onto that, and then that 15 ball opens. So I guess, you know, for me, when I'm looking at this table, I'm thinking the stripes is probably the better option. So he's got to take a good walk around here and try to figure out all the angles so he can find the spot. Because he can just play this 9 ball and set up shape for this 13 ball next, but that's not really going to help him unless he gets perfect shape on that 13. Or if he gets a breakout angle off the 13. So he came up short here. And now the question is, does that 10 ball go past the 7 to the top right corner? If not, you might still be able to make that 11 to the side from here. Tougher shot though. Drawing back a little bit, makes the shot, and I believe the 15 still goes. So now he's getting into the real work of this rack. Gotta get the position on the 15 to be able to get onto that 11 ball. And actually, this worked out good. I don't think he was thinking the way that I'm thinking, because he's got position on the 14 now to come across for 11 ball. Only thing is, you got to get pretty good on that 11 ball so you can stun over or draw for that 15 ball, which, you know, it's if you're comfortable being in that position, then I guess that's an okay thing. But for the average player, you know, you're forcing position a little bit here. Gonna run into the 2 ball and scratch on the side. And Deon gets a huge break on this rack. Ball in hand to open up here, and well, everything goes. 5 ball's the only problem ball, so you probably deal with that first. After that, everything's wide open. Virgil Smith, how you doing? David Robbins, welcome to the stream. Dan Japik, welcome to the stream. Marianne McConnell, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, I guess he didn't really care to take that 5 ball on first. It doesn't look like it's that big of a deal, you know, but to me it's like, it's the only thing that's attached to anything, so that's the only reason I would have done with that first. See it as. You won? Okay. Corey won his match against Nathan, and he's waiting for the loser of this TV table. The A side and the B side are just as competitive. When I'm looking at the draw, no matter which way you look at it, it's a competitive draw. Smart shot there. Didn't have a lot of options to play shape for that 4 ball, but he picked the right one. Maybe the only one, really. A little bump to the 8 ball, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to give him an easy shot, but it's at least going to give him an opportunity to make it. I think we're going straight to the side here, right side middle, but, you know, if he's a banker, he might just go for the bank. I just don't see why you would, though. Oh, and he's going to come up short on it. Is this going to block the pocket? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. The 11 ball still goes. And I think here you take the 15 ball. I mean, I personally would probably take the 11 ball because it's better for the finish. But if you're not too confident with this long distance on this table, then you take the 15 ball, use the angles off that. It allows you to put a little bit more power into the shot, too, so you can feel more confident when you're shooting it. Versus the 11 ball where you'd be playing it with a little bit more control, not so much pace. You made a good choice. Making the right choice is going to get him rewarded. 3-1. I'll be right back. Here you're supposed to play 2 rails to set up for the 9 ball or the 12. Perfect shot. Right decision. 4 ball almost tied him up a little bit there. And didn't want to run to that 9 ball again, but it works. He's got the 10. He'll have position on the 9 ball because he moved it over. And if he gets the right angle here off the 9, he'll have an easy time getting onto the 8 ball. He tried to play the perfect position here for the 9 ball to get the shape on the 8 ball, and he's kind of got himself into that 7 ball a little bit. Well, it looks like he's going to go get his jumper, so we're taking a jump shot on this one. Once he makes the shot, he can't really control much for the shape, but you're using the natural angle off this jump shot to be able to get shape on the 8 ball. Nice jump. And he's got position on the 8 ball, which was the most important thing. Makes the 8 ball. He's got a 3-game lead now. Wow, what a shot. Let's take a look at it. I mean, he had no choice but to jump here, but it was the perfect jump shot. Just a little pop. All right, so we're moving into rack number 6 now. Deon to break. Trailing by 3, needs a little bit of something. He gets the 7 ball to go in. The 5 ball also goes in. And he's got an opening shot. Oh, he's pushed that 8 ball into the 13 ball, but he can try to correct this here right away too, I think. Or maybe not yet. Actually, I think that 13 ball goes to the bottom right corner too, so maybe he just has to play a good position on it only. Yeah, see, so now we're looking at that bottom right corner. I don't think this is the time. Well, I guess you could take it now because he could just use the draw angle to be able to get into the 6 with the 12 ball. Not a bad option. He didn't even hit that 6 ball. It came out clean. I don't know if he's got the 12 or the 11 though. He might be stuck taking this 14 ball. And the tangent line's taking him basically towards that 3 ball, so he's got to watch out. Unless he goes forward, then he's going to come just beside that 1 ball. Oh, he's going to scratch. I think what he was thinking there is maybe off the 2 rails, short 2 rails, get back up. So Jermaine's ball in hand, the chance to be able to get on the hill here against a tough opponent. Now he's got to take a look at that 8-ball to see whether or not it goes to the pocket, if he's got to play perfect shape or whatnot. That's going to help him decide whether or not to take that 4-ball or take that 1. Came up a little bit shy from what he wanted there on the 3-ball. Can still make the shot though. He just might have to power this off the top rail and back down. No, he just drew it up. He'll finish that table and get on the hill. Playing some really nice pool today. We had a lot of great shots so far too. It's going to be tough for me to decide which one's going to be the highlight of the day, man. I mean, Errol McIvor had a couple of big shots. Andrew Maines had a couple of big shots. We're still going to see a couple of bigger shots coming up yet, so we'll see. After this game, I'm going to stop the stream and reset. Then we're going to come back with B-side semifinal, the B-side, the B-side semifinal, the A-side final, and the B-side final, the championship match. So as soon as this match is done, I will show you guys the highlight of the day, compilation number 2. Last week I released number 1, and I gave some of you guys a sneak peek at partial number 2. I think I gave you guys the first 4 shots of compilation number 2. There are 16 shots altogether, and these are the best shots, the highlight of the day from each tournament that I covered throughout the year. So whether I traveled out of town or if it was all local, it didn't matter. Wherever I go, the best highlight of the day all gets registered into the highlight of the day for the end of the year. So I think I had, I can't remember, but I want to say I had 47 shots altogether throughout the year. And I released 16 on compilation 1, 15 on this one, and then the remaining are all going to go in the last one. And, oh, I'm telling you, what you're going to see here today, what you've seen last week, is all really nice shots, I'm telling you. But compilation number 3, it's nuts. I don't know how anybody's going to pick the best 4 shots out of that, because honestly, there's so many good shots. I was looking at the setup, and it's like out of the, I want to say it's like 15 or 16 shots that are available. Like all of them had my choice for a top 4. But I'm hoping that you guys, the viewers, when you see these compilations, when they're set up on Facebook and on YouTube and all that, that you guys are, you know, taking the time to interact and pick the shots that you think were the best. I'm looking for 3 shots, 3 best shots from compilation number 1, the 3 best shots from compilation number 2, and the 4 best shots from compilation number 3. And I can make those choices myself. Don't get me wrong. I can just go ahead and say, well, you know what? I like this one the most. I like that one the most. I like that one the most. But honestly, it's I'd rather that the viewers pick it. Right? I think you guys are the ones that tune in and watch every week whenever I'm streaming, even when I go out of town. So I feel like you guys are part of the journey, so you guys might as well be involved in helping me pick who had the shot of the year. So this compilation setup is top 3 from compilation number 1. That's going to be the end of that match. And top 3 from compilation number 2. And then top 4 from compilation number 3. Sorry, I'm just kind of distracted here. Nice shooting, Andrew. I like how you keep getting yourself into trouble situations just so you can show off.
Overhitting too much stuff. Tables are playing pretty quick.
Yeah, well, and sometimes they're not, right?
I think the stroke's good. Sometimes when the stroke's good, you end it further.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right, so, well, as promised, here we go. We're going to show you guys compilation number 2 because we're going to cut off after this one. Enjoy it, guys. You guys can comment on here which shot is your favorite one from these ones, okay? They're numbered from 17 to 32 or 33, something like that. So you just tell me which 3 you like. Even if you want to just pick one shot that you liked, I'm okay with that. You know, the 3 shots with the most picks are going to go on to the next one, right? So here comes compilation number 2. Enjoy it.
Oh, nice shot. Ooh, nice shot. Like the combination, what a nice shot that was.
It went.
What's that?
What's that? What'd you say?
What? I'm trying to run into that 6 ball intentionally, cutting this ball into the corner. 6 will double kiss that cue ball, sending it back down like that. Beautiful shot. A little nudge over from the 6 would help. Oh, what a shot. I don't think you can cut this straight in there. Look at this shot. Get in there. What a shot.
Wow. I mean, every time I watch this, man, I just go into a trance. It's so beautiful. And I'm telling you guys, this is nothing. Compilation number 3's got even better shots than that. Oh, my God. You guys are spoiled, man. Get onto our Facebook page. First of all, compilation number 1 is already posted on there, so you can go on there and get your chance to, vote on which ones you want. I'm going to have the top 10 set up for... I'm hoping by the end of this month, the top 10 will be released already, right? So... by then, next week after that, we're gonna vote on who the best shot was out of the top 10. But right now, you guys can help me figure out who the best 3 are from compilation number 1. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to post compilation number 2 on Facebook, and then you guys can let me know what shots you guys thought were the best ones from there. But I'm telling you, man, there's so many beautiful shots. When I come back with the stream on the next one, we'll quickly start off with compilation number 1. We'll show you guys real quick compilation number 1, and then by the time I'm done the stream, on the second stream, we're gonna review again compilation number 2, just to give you guys a chance to enjoy these shots one more time before they get put away for the next one. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'll be back with another stream shortly, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. Thank you for staying tuned and watching through these shots. Let me know what shots you guys thought were the best ones. And, you can comment on here. You can comment on the next stream, whatever it is. And make your choice. Hopefully you guys pick the right shots because there's so many great ones. It's hard to pick. Honestly, those are some beautiful shots, man. Anyways, I'll be back shortly, guys, and we'll go over the last highlight. You lost? You won? It was a nice jump shot from Andrew Maines. The more you sweat and practice, the less you'll bleed in battle. Get to those tables and become the champion within. Your time is coming, but not till you get out there and start working on it, man. I'm telling you, don't be lazy. Don't sit at home when you're bored, you got nothing to do, so you're flipping through the channels, trying to find something else to do. You know, go for a drive to the pool hall and put in an hour. You know, an hour a day keeps the missing away. I don't know why it says that. I always leave something set up from last week. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. If you guys want to add me, my name is Rod Arriagada. You can add me on Facebook. If you guys want to follow me, that's fine too. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, you can go over there and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Currently sitting at 220, trying to get to 1,000, and it's already been like a month and a half, so I'm almost starting to give up. No, I'm not. But if you guys get out there, you know, if you guys subscribe, help me out. It's not going to hurt. You don't have to pay anything for subscribing. You're not giving me no money anyway, but you're allowing me to have a chance to be able to create some income through the work that I do. And trust me, I love what I do. So if I can find a way to make money from what I do, I'd be happier than ever, man. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Oh, and by the way, if this is your first time watching us on Facebook, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Okay, or not subscribe, but like and follow our Facebook page, and then anytime that we go live, you're gonna get notified. Same thing with YouTube. If you subscribe to my personal channel on YouTube, it's under Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba, CSL standing for CUESPORTS Live. Then, you know, whatever, you're gonna get notified every time that I go live, and I'm gonna be going live not just for tournaments, but I'm also gonna have individual matches and that kind of stuff going on there. Yeah, thanks. You're waiting for an opponent still. I'm just closing out, guys. Give me a second. All right, guys, so that's going to be it. If you guys want to, like I said, add me or follow me and do so, and I'll be back shortly. I'm thinking about 10-15 minutes with another match. It won't be long, and then we're going to come back with the best matches of the day, so it's going to be some intense pool playing going down here on the tables. I'll be back. Cheers.